when it comes to WWE, I don't keep up with a lot of stuff. And you guys know this. Used to be a fan, stopped watching, the product got back. The one thing that I kept up with throughout this whole year, last year, excuse me, was the Bloodline storyline. Roman Reigns has done wonders for me. I think he's improved on so many levels with a heel, and it proves that fans knew what the man needed. And this proved that Vince McMahon was out of touch. You try to make this guy a babyface, it's not going to work. He just was an unlikable person. But as a heel, we can grow to love to hate him type of thing. And that's what it is. But this inclusion to Sami Zayn storyline it's just been great television. It is 101 wrestling at its finest when it's done right. And this is storylines. The problem with AEW, they don't have a long, drawn out storyline like this. And that's not interesting enough. They did some shit with Kitty. It just doesn't work. Their storytelling is all over the place. But that's not AEW. Let's talk about this. From Jey Uso not trusting them, from eventually he does trust them, to this, to that, to now it's like, and it was sad to see that, because I'm sitting there, and when I actually sat and watched the thing, because I didn't care for the Royal Rumble, I didn't care, I already knew who won. It was let's say the Royal Rumble this year was more predictable, which is not a bad thing, but it's also not a good thing, because you're sitting there like, really, do you care to watch it? But I didn't care to. But this was good. The match between Kevin Owens and Roman, they've had so many. This is not one of the best ones. The ones they had a couple of years ago was actually better during the pandemic than this one. This one was just to further a storyline, and I think it did its job. Some call it the best Royal Rumble ending ever. Not really. But it is one of the best storylines WWE has done in years. I have to put it up there, and it's all due to everybody. Jey Uso, Jimmy, Solo, Roman, and Paul Heyman when he does speak. But Sami Zayn has been MVP. The man, if he decides to go to Hollywood, he's just good. He's just that good. He's to me. I think he can make it in Hollywood. Just as a gendered, he just comes off. The dude's funny. And I think that's the reason why Vince McMahon kept him around, because he knew that he can pull off things that other people cannot. And he can. I mean, Sami Zayn is one of those tools that wherever you put him in, wherever you use him for, he can do it. And this is where he can do it. Owens could have pulled this off. Drew could have pulled this off. Sami Zayn pulled this off to the point where I loved it. One of the best storylines in WWE history. But it was sad because we all knew how this was going to end. The way they did it, though, was unique. Having Sami Zayn hit Roman, call back to the Shield with Seth, was a nice touch. I would have had Roman beat down Sami, but I guess I understand. They wanted to swerve people. I didn't think they were going to do it at the Royal Rumble. Everybody looked at the Elimination Chamber because it was in Quebec, Canada. Oh man, Sami going to be over in Quebec. That man's going to be like, he's going to have a Daniel Bryan moment. The man's over. He's over. He's over. It's my dog right now. He's just, come on. Yeah. Because I ain't trying to record this again. But yeah, he's just over. But it is sad. And you just knew it was coming. Will this make me watch WWE again? Hell no. I watch the segments. But this does prove that with WWE, and it proves that WWE, when they want to try something, they can do it. And it just proves that WWE has the talent. Let them do what they can. Give them the tools, and they can make it work. And I think that's the problem with a lot of stars they have. They're like, okay, stop bringing the Lesnar's back. Stop bringing the Goldbergs back. Stop. Let us do stuff. And you're starting to see that the minister returns. Like a guy like Undertaker. He's great to see, but I don't need to see the Undertaker in the Royal Rumble. Good. We didn't see him. Stone Cold. Love Stone Cold, but I don't need to see him in the Royal Rumble. Good. Did to see him. Just let these guys shine because at the point now, they're getting older. They can't do certain things anymore. And then eventually you want to use these guys to be the next superstars. The only stars they got right now is superstars. It's Roman Reigns, and he's a mega superstar in WWE's eyes. Seth Rollins is a star. Drew McIntyre, semi-star. And that's it. That's it. The only star they have. Oh, and Cody Rhodes. But again, was he a star in WWE or was he a former star from somewhere else, AEW? So, I mean, it is what it is. But the storyline was great. I loved it. I cannot wait to see where it goes. Hopefully they don't drop the ball, though. WWE has dropped the ball before. But I'm just ready for the ride. As always, like, subscribe. Peace. Have a Johnson day. I'll see you guys in the next video.